JD 26 here, just do tips, repairs, and hobbies. And how you guys doing today? I'm going to tell you a little story, a hunting story that once happened to me, and I'm going to try to show it to you on the paper in a video and as it goes. Um, it's pretty interesting, and it was probably my second to the last days of hunting. It really turned me off, and just used to like go target shooting afterwards, or ski or trap. I was pretty good at that, but I'll show you. So watch this. So here we are, and here's the paper I was referring to. And I drove up the road here to exit past the club area. And at the top here, they would release game birds, like pheasant and quail and things like that. And so I got out of the truck, loaded up my gun, and proceeded to go into the woods. And I went into the woods and looked around and got one shot off and missed. And then I started to get very disorientated. I don't know why, but I did. I got very disorientated in the woods, and I wanted to get back to my truck, which was parked up here. So I couldn't find my way back to the truck, and I had a compass on me. And did I take a reading before I went in? I should have, and you should too. Take a reading from, turn around, point your compass at the truck, and take a reading the point you go in, so you can head back to where you are. That's one point I want to point out in this video. So I got very disoriented, and I landed up on this very edge of this cliff. This cliff was not as steep as this, but slightly steep. It was something. I said, okay, I can't go back. I'm totally lost. I'm going to go down the cliff. So I unloaded my gun and started making my way down the cliff. And I actually made it down all the way down to the cliff. And right here, it was kind of like 5 feet off the ground, which I had to almost jump. And I was younger then, of course. And I jumped. I went hit against the fence, bounced off the fence, and fell down. And good thing my gun was unloaded. And after that, I worked my way around the fence. I says, "Oh, I know where I am. I'm at the amusement park over here." So I said, "Okay." So I made my way. I broke my gun in half, and I stuck it. It was over and under. I stuck it in the back of my hunting pouch. It fit very well, and I started walking towards the office of the amusement park, and I went in, and I says to the secretary, I says, "Could I use your phone?" And she says, "Oh yeah, sure." And and she kind of, I was kind of really upset and nerved up from climbing down this mountain. I mean, I can't believe I got down this mountain, to tell you the truth. I really don't. God must have been holding my hand all the way down. And so I called my dad, and I said, "Dad, could you come pick me up? Because it's kind of a long hike back." He says, "You're a hunter." He says, "You hike it back up the mountain," he said, and he hung up on me. I said, "Okay, Dad," and so I started walking, and down here was a road, and I passed some condos here, and I saw there's a bunch of guys working on condos, and their cars were parked there. I said, "Hey," and I had $50 in my pocket. I said, "Hey, anybody want to make $50? One guy said no. Another guy said, "Yeah." He says, I said, "Can you drive me back up, the mountain to the club?" He said, "Yeah, no problem." So I got in the car, and we talked about hunting. His dad used to hunt up there, bow hunt, and he drove me back up the mountain. There's a very, very steep road to go back up to get to where my car was parked up here. So that's my story. But let me tell you, I don't know how I ever got down this side of the mountain. I'm pure, like I said, God was with me that day. And that's my little hunting story. I thought I'd share that with you. I thought it was interesting. And I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Please rate and subscribe.